So, George, first of all, going into the transfer portal is a very personal decision. Why did you go into the portal, and why was Mississippi State the right decision?
I just felt like, going into the portal, I just wanted another step. COVID year gave me an extra year, and I just felt like I should, use that. UMass taught me a lot, and I had a great time there, and, I wish the best for him this season. But I just felt like personally it was the best decision for myself to use my last year and try to go somewhere else.
A lot different weather-wise and everything. Just what's it been like adjusting to Mississippi
Absolutely.
weather?
Yeah. The weather is awesome. There's not too much wind. It's humid. It's, great for the ball when you're kicking it. So I'm happy where I am.
Archer, now I understand you have added a new skill to your arsenal as a holder. How did that kind of come to be, and how do you like it so far?
Well, at the Air Force Academy, the kicker was Charlie Scott, and he could punt right-footed to kick lefty, and I was the only one on the team who could hold lefty. So whenever we brought Ben Raybon in, the lefty kicker, he's the only one who could hold lefty. But I can hold both. I'm excited.
What was your off-season like? Before coming back to training camp, what did you focus on?
I really focused on my hang time. It's really, I think we can both agree, it's really easy to hit 60, 70-yard bombs, but you want to match them with proper hang time, get those 5-0s again. And, once you do that, all the gunners and the snap are just waiting on the returner, and there's a lot of pressure on the returner to catch the ball in front.
What did you learn from last year? How much of that experience have you coming into this year?
I learned a lot last year, but I really wanted to focus on hang time versus distance, so I'm looking forward to this upcoming season, and I'm fired up to unleash.
How different is it for you kind of this year now, coming into camp, being one of the more experienced guys, having some experience on your belt now?
Well, last year was the first time I played in the SEC. It was a lot different than playing at the Air Force Academy and Air Force Prep. So I feel like I learned a little bit from there, and I learned a lot about how important it is to hit a successful ball, because these returners in the SEC, one small slip up as a punter, and it's going to be a touchdown.
So, George, what's been your impression so far? Obviously there's going to be competition wherever you go, but you show up here, you're not guaranteed anything but an opportunity. So how do you feel like that's going so far?
I feel like it's going good. You just got to focus, on the day. You can't look too far forward, and just do the best that you can every day and work and compete. Competition makes everyone better. So, I'm excited for this, and camp's not over.
Kind of for both of y'all, but George is new to you with Coach Mealy being the special teams coordinator. How's that relationship, and how's that going? And Archer, how different is it for Coach Brock?
He's awesome. He's very understanding. Communication is great, and I feel like that's very important between a player and a coach. He's very susceptible when we work together. So he's awesome.
Yeah, both coaches have different coaching methods, but at the end of the day, we're trying to hit our best ball. Coach Mealy has done a great job of coaching all the kickers, snappers, and punters. Working on fundamentals, mechanics, what he expects us to do. And it's up to us to fulfill those expectations and hit some bombs.
What's your last year between the kicking? Obviously, there was the punt return at Memphis. And what did you kind of learn from watching those games, being in those games, about how important special teams can be, determining a game in the SEC?
It is game changing. Just one play on special teams can dictate the outcome of the game. We learned that. Yeah. Sorry, that's it.